Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazmi bin Anuar and my metric number is DE100140. So for today's video, my groupmate and I will elaborate about exercise 8 simulation, which is the open and closed loop speed control system. So by using MATLAB Simulink, we will be able to simulate and get the desired input. So without a further ado, I will explain the simulation for activity 1, which is to observe the input voltage and the tachometer voltage for different motor speed. First, the block diagram model consists of input voltage. So which is here, the value of the input voltage is 240 volt. And then the block diagram also contain two transfer function, which is this is for the electrical constant and this is the mechanical constant. And then this is the tachometer constant, which is with the value of 0.065, and then the torque constant, which is 0.05, and then the value of transfer function that we get, there is the value from the table 8.1 from the lab sheet. So after we construct this block model, so we can run. So if we want to see the output waveform of the circuit, which is the first one, which is the input voltage, so we have to press this scope, which is the input voltage scope. So from here we will see the output of the input voltage, and then if you click the motor torque, so this is the output of the motor torque, and then this is for the motor speed here, and then the last one, which is the tachometer voltage. And next, for the second block model diagram, which is still on activity 1. So the circuit is quite the same with the previous one, but the difference is this block model diagram has another tachometer constant in front of here, and then the input voltage change into the input speed, and then we have a break here with the value of 0. So the first value that we have to put into the input speed, which is 400, and then we run. So we get the speed output, which is the 399.4, and then the tachometer voltage, which is 25.96, and then the input voltage is 26, and then we up to 800. Then we get 52, and the tachometer voltage is 51.92. The value of that we get in this simulation, we have to put into the table 8.2, which is the input voltage, and the tachometer voltage for the different motor speed, which is we adjust in the input speed here. Next, we change to 2600. Then when we run, we get the value, which is 169, and then 168.7, and the speed output, which is 2596, which is almost the same with the input speed. So I think that's all from me, and now I will pass to my friends to explain the other activity. So thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad NIZAM bin ZAHARI. My matrix number is CA 210005. Firstly, I doing the activity 2, and for this circuit, the equipment I get from this. Here, the for the equipment. Okay. Then after that, we do the activity 2. The first one, we need to find the input voltage for activity 2. Then we run the circuit. And then we get this. After this, we need to click here and tick here and get the result. Then right click and go to data cursor and one. Oh, sorry. And get to 10. Okay. Get here again and get the result. Input voltage is 162.5. Then after we get the input voltage here 162.5, then we go to for the this one. Okay, then the break is 0 and the difference of two the difference is we remove the thermometer constant. Okay, then after that we run the circuit and get the RPM for motor speed here, and we tick here and apply and OK. Then we go to data cursor and one. Oops. Okay. And go to 10 and get the RPM of motor speed is 2501.9. Okay. Okay, and then we just do the brake. We switch to 3 and 9, 12 and 15, 18 and 21, and then we get the RPM for the all brake in the in here. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. First of all, my name is Muhammad Hazmi bin HALIM. My metric number is DE20105. Okay, for the delay any time, let's continue to the explanation. So for this lab, I did activity number 3, this activity. Okay, for the step 1, we need to construct the closed loop speed control system block diagram as stated in figure 8.6. This diagram. To construct this diagram, this diagram we need to use MATLAB, and then we type symbolic in this column. When we press enter, then it appear like this. There are a lot of options. Then we need to choose bank model. Then it appear like this. Okay, we back to the lab sheet. Okay, so as stated in the instruction, we need to construct like this. Like this block diagram. So I have then construct it. Then this is what I have construct. Okay, the input voltage, the proportional gain, torque constant, commutator constant, speed output, brake, and the transfer function, and also the sum and the saturation. Okay, for all this value like 200 for the proportional gain, the 0.05 for the torque constant, torque commutator constant is 0.065, and this transfer function and this brake, I follow at the lab sheet. The value is from the lab sheet. 200, the gain is the proportional gain is 200. This gain is 100. The separation is 240 for the upper limit and 0 for the lower limit. Okay, for the transfer function, This is the numerator and this is the denominator. This numerator, denominator. So for the KM and ARA, JM and BM, I follow this table. I change with this table. I follow RA, LA, KM, BM. Okay, I use this value and put at this drop function. Okay, that is for the step number 1. Okay, for the step number 2, we need to fix the input voltage to the value obtained in step 1 activity 2. Set the break to 0, run the simulation and record the motor speed at time equal to 10 seconds. Okay, I have done it with my friend for this. I have done it with my friend in step 1 activity 2. So the input voltage that we got was 162.5 for the input voltage. Okay, then according to the table, I need to complete this table. So I need to change the break scale of each run: 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and 21. So we come back to the simulation, and then I try to run for the break equal to 0. Try to run. Okay, for the break equal to 0, equal to 3674. That's for 0. And for 3, and for break 3, I run, and we got 3454. Then I try run 21. For break 21, we got 2078. Okay, so that's for the 21. For break 21, and I just do the certain break only, and for the full break of the table, I have completed the table on the record. Okay, so to figure out this graph, we just go to the library browser and we go to the search dashboard scope, and then if we drag here, and the graph will be appeared. Okay, that's all for activity 3. Thank you.